the new COVID-19 rules for passengers traveling to India. Now, traveling to India in the coming weeks, you may want to check this news out and read thoroughly. The articles are up on our websites, and we'll be running you through the news right now. So, in light of an increasing number of COVID-19 cases around the world, airlines are imposing new regulations to ensure the safety of all passengers. And Air India has listed new rules as of December 29th with stricter measures for those traveling from high-risk countries. We will give you a rundown on which those countries are in a bit. And all the new rules listed below are in line with government updates and have been effective since January 1st. It's a small note that all travelers traveling with Air India should preferably be fully vaccinated as per the approved primary schedule of the vaccination against COVID-19 in their country, according to the report.
It's been a while since we did a COVID story, I feel like. So the new rules for travelers from international countries. So India's Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has issued guidelines for international arrivals in context of the COVID-19 pandemic. What will happen during your flight. So an in-flight announcement about ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, including precautionary measures to be followed. Preferable that you use a mask throughout the entire thing and keep your physical distance away from everyone, keep social distancing. So these will be made in flights and travels from any point of entry, basically. Any passengers having symptoms of COVID-19 during the travel shall be isolated as per standard protocol, i.e. the said passengers should be wearing a mask, isolated and segregated from the other passengers in flight traveling, like transit traveling, and shifted to an isolation facility subsequently for the follow-up treatments.
So what happens when you land? Deboarding should be done, ensuring physical distancing at the point of entry. The passengers found to be symptomatic during screening shall be immediately isolated, like Shahir said, and will be taken to a designated medical facility as per health protocols. And Air India deems the following countries to be high risk: China, Singapore, Hong Kong, Republic of Korea, Thailand, and Japan. So these countries are deemed as high risk, and it is it's great, honestly, seeing that countries are noticing that, okay, it's coming back up. We don't want this affecting our economy, our people, our citizens, visitors. Like, we just don't want it affecting. We don't want it spreading, basically.
Yeah.
So before it gets bad, before it even becomes like a risk of any sorts, you straight out roll out these, what do you say? You have these measures in place. Exactly. So a big shout out to India for doing this.
Yeah, for sure. Like, we've seen the worst of it.
Yeah.
Thankfully, we're past it, and just being aware of how to move forward and what measures are to be put in place to avoid any hurdles, any inconveniences, or anyone just falling ill is amazing to see.
I mean, you would think, right? You see these updates and you're just like, oh no, this again, like COVID tests and screenings, and it's like, why are we going back to this? But again, it's like a precautionary measure. Like, it's to prevent things from getting from, good to bad to worse.
For sure.
So
like, we know better now.
Exactly. So before anything escalates, you make sure, you nip it at the butt.
Yeah, exactly.
So it doesn't
proactive and not reactive.
Exactly. Love that.
Oh, I should have done your thing.
Oh, damn. Even I forgot.